Evening folks, I've been excuse me, busy with some bolt action painting this week. Taking a break from my rapidly becoming beloved medievals to crack out some bolt action models alongside the tank I've already posted a video about recently, because a local gaming group of mine is getting going again with some Friday night bolt action. Not certain when I'm going to be able to get down and join them because of various commitments, but I thought I'd better get some models painted before I did. Anyway, so I'll show some close-up images of the models I've been painting this week, but I thought I'd take you through a quick chat about how it is and what I paint them and what colours I go about using. Now, if anybody's seen any videos from Stay on, or Stee, sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce that. Stay, whatever. I'm sure he'll correct me. If anybody's seen his videos from the On Point HQ channel, if you haven't, go and check them out. Plenty of really good bolt action stuff on there. But basically my basic German recipe is taken from the models he has there and the sort of method he's noted down. And just having a look at the paints you can see lined up over there. What I generally do is start with a black primer undercoat and then heavy dry brush of burnt umber, followed by a reasonable dry brush on most of the uniform all over of German field grey. Then I pick out all the equipment like webbing, and canisters and so on and so forth, like on the back of the model over there and here, with German camo black brown. The little bag on the back, green ochre. Then pretty standard stuff for flesh and metal. I just happen to have the Army Painter Barbarian flesh paint, so I use that one. And some Vallejo gunmetal there. And for where they've got the short boots, ankle boots, and like little putties around the top rather than jack boots, I use actually the black's missing from the lineup here, but I use that for boots, and then khaki for the for the little putties at the top. Then give it a liberal wash with Agrax Earthshade, and pick out things like parts of the wood on rifles, and the brown on the water bottle with flat brown after the wash has gone on, and then just where necessary pick out some of the original colours again on top of the wash colour. With regards to the field grey, following Steve's recipe, following Steve's recipe, I just add a bit of sunny skin tone to the Earl Grey. I've just had a cup of Earl Grey, that's why I'm thinking about that. Field Grey, so just for highlights. When it comes to anything sort of different, off the beaten track, like this Waffen SS guy here, you can see with his camo, I pretty much stick to what I've just mentioned as the basic German field grey recipe. And then for the camo the SS guy's got there, what I've done is coat any areas that are going to be camo with Vallejo German camo pale brown, then some irregular patches of dark green using Vallejo German uniform, and a few dots on top of that those patches of dark green with Vallejo olive green. Then that gets liberally washed with Agrax Earthshade, followed by a wash of Citadel Athenian camo shade. And then when that's dry, I pick out the lighter green spots of the olive green again with that, and add a few spots of German camo beige. But yeah, that's what I use for the Waffen SS. But pretty much most of my Germans are the basic recipe, as mentioned on Stay's channel, On Point HQ, and as I described earlier. What I've done, and you're about to see close-ups of, are some winter Germans. And just because I had a few spare figures knocking about, I think it came from a sprue on the front of War Games Illustrated, I did a little Waffen SS section to go with the other Germans I've been painting this week. But anyway, I just thought rather than just put a showcase of the models I've been painting this week up, I thought I'd explain a little bit about how I've painted them. So thanks for watching. I'll leave you with some close-up images of the Germans I've painted for bolt action this week. To those who've subscribed recently, thank you very much for joining in. I'll be back to my medievals very shortly. Some more Claymore castings, 100 Years War stuff coming up. But in the meanwhile, like I say, thanks for watching and enjoy some close-ups of the Germans I've painted for bolt action this week.